What's up, Scoopster Nation? Hold on to your hats because we're kicking things off with a story that's breaking hearts and sparking outrage. UNICEF's Tess Ingram is sounding the alarm on the inhumane conditions faced by families, especially children, being forced from one so-called safe zone to another in Gaza City amidst escalating conflict. Next up, we're jetting across the globe with Rebekah Koh, a senior from Harker Heights High School, who just wrapped up an incredible month-long tour with the National Youth Orchestra across Asia. From sold-out concerts in Japan, China, and Korea to sharing the stage with violinist Ray Chen, this is a journey of music, culture, and personal growth you won't want to miss. But the situation in Gaza City is far from over, and we're digging into the intense psychological warfare tactics Israel is reportedly employing. Reports detail efforts to pressure residents into leaving their homes, painting a grim picture of the ongoing conflict and its devastating impact. And finally, for our music lovers, we're tuning into a rare gem from the Bavarian State Opera. Get ready to experience Gabriel Fauré's seldom-heard opera Pénélope, a tale of love, loyalty, and a long, arduous wait for a husband's return. So stick around, hit that like button, subscribe to Scoopster, and ring that notification bell so you're always in the know. Gaza's children trapped in a cycle of despair. UNICEF is issuing a dire warning. The ongoing displacement of families from Gaza City is nothing short of inhumane, pushing vulnerable populations, especially children, from one devastating situation to another. UNICEF Communication Manager for the Middle East, Tess Ingram, described the grim reality at a UN briefing, highlighting that nearly 500,000 children, already traumatized by years of conflict, are being forced to flee their homes in Gaza City. These families are being directed towards Al-Mawasi, a site Ingram characterized as a sea of makeshift tents, human despair, and insufficient supplies. The situation is compounded by a surge in malnutrition, with UNICEF estimating 26,000 children in Gaza require treatment, a figure that has reached alarming levels, particularly in Gaza City. As the humanitarian crisis deepens, essential services are collapsing, with 16 nutrition centers shutting down due to evacuation orders, cutting off vital treatment for many. This comes after Gaza City experienced one of its bloodiest nights, with devastating loss of life and destruction of homes. Don't go anywhere, because the human cost of this conflict is still unfolding. Next, we're exploring the powerful psychological tactics reportedly being used in Gaza City. From Harker Heights to the world stage, a teen's epic Asia tour. Rebekah Koh, a senior at Harker Heights High School, is still processing an extraordinary month-long journey that took her and the 97-member National Youth Orchestra across Asia. Following a performance at Carnegie Hall, the orchestra embarked on a whirlwind tour of Japan, Hong Kong, China, and Korea, playing to near sold-out crowds in iconic venues. This wasn't just about music, it was a profound cultural exchange, with diverse young musicians learning from each other and experiencing landmarks like the Great Wall of China. Koh, a gifted student also excelling academically, found the experience boosted her confidence and expanded her understanding of the global music community. She even had the chance to interact with renowned violinist Ray Chen, observing his innovative approach to performance. For Koh, who is also a violin teacher, the tour reinforced her belief in music's power to connect people and heal a disconnected world. Her reflections and experiences were so impactful that she was featured in an international orchestra magazine, The Strad, a testament to her journey from a shy student to a confident musician and educator. But not all journeys are filled with applause and sold-out shows. Next, we're examining the alleged psychological warfare tactics in Gaza City. Psychological warfare in Gaza City, a desperate push to evacuate. Reports indicate that Israel is intensifying what observers are calling a campaign of psychological warfare in Gaza City, aiming to compel residents to leave for the south amidst ongoing heavy bombardment. Since August 11, the Israeli army has reportedly targeted residential areas and shelters, simultaneously disseminating messages promising that tents, food, and medical aid await displaced families in southern Gaza. Despite these efforts, a significant portion of Gaza City's 1 million residents remain, with Israeli media estimating only around 350,000 have departed. Tactics like illumination flares have been used to sow panic, following past incidents where the sight of tanks led to mass evacuations. Security officials reportedly believe the current displacement level is sufficient for a ground offensive, though the army expresses disappointment that fewer residents have left than anticipated. This alleged psychological operation is unfolding alongside a broader plan for reoccupation, leading to widespread destruction of buildings and shelters. The human toll is immense, with tens of thousands of Palestinians, predominantly women and children, killed since October 2023, and the enclave facing dire humanitarian conditions. From conflict zones to concert halls, the world of music offers a different kind of powerful narrative. Next, we're tuning into a rare operatic performance. Rare operatic gem, Fauré's Pénélope airs this Saturday. Music enthusiasts, mark your calendars. This Saturday, WHRO-FM is presenting a seldom-heard masterpiece, Gabriel Fauré's opera, Pénélope, performed by the Bavarian State Opera. Based on Homer's epic, Odyssey, the opera tells the timeless story of Pénélope's faithful 20-year wait for her husband Ulysses to return from the Trojan War. Starring Victoria Karkasheva as the devoted Pénélope and Brandon Jovanovich as Ulysses, the production features a distinguished cast and is conducted by James Conlon with the Bavarian State Orchestra. This is a unique opportunity to experience Fauré's lyrical score, a beautiful blend of French Impressionism and classical elegance. Don't miss this chance to immerse yourself in a true operatic treasure. Tune in this Saturday at 1 p.m. on WHRO-FM 90.3 or stream it online. And that brings us to the end of today's news roundup. But we'll be back with more breaking stories soon. And that's a wrap on today's Scoopster Rundown. We heard about the dire humanitarian crisis in Gaza City with UNICEF's Tess Ingram highlighting the inhumane conditions. Then, we celebrated Harker Heights High School's Rebekah Koh and her incredible international tour with the National Youth Orchestra. We also delved into the alleged psychological warfare tactics impacting Gaza City residents. And finally, we looked forward to the rare performance of Fauré's opera, Pénélope, on WHRO-FM. If you loved this deep dive, smash that like button, subscribe to Scoopster for all your essential news updates, ring that notification bell so you never miss a beat, and let us know in the comments which story impacted you the most. Don't forget to follow us on all social media platforms for more exclusive content.